Alright. I am back. Later than excuse me, later than planned. I had to deal with some work stuff, but I am back. Hoping to play for another hour or two. See how much my voice holds out this evening. I was enjoying this before I had to leave earlier, so let's see. She says her name's Ayame. I'd guess she's around 20. She must be brave walking around alone this late, or maybe there's more to it. She hung out with the psycho guy I don't like. There's more to the rite of resurrection than meets the eye, you see. So the best way to collect soul dregs is to kill other curse bearers. Soul bearers. Oops. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. No, I think I got the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So are you saying you're one of these curse bearers? Yay! Thank you, Demo! Yeah, a little later than I planned, but I'm back. See how long I can do this till I go to bed? Yay, work nonsense. Now I can keep playing. No, well, not quite. It's complicated. I'm not, but Yutaro is. Yutaro? Is that your boyfriend? Oh, heavens no, just a friend. His full name is Yutaro Namagaki. We're, I suppose you could say, partners in crime. Funny way of putting it. Yeah, these two are messed up. So where is this Yutaro now? Well, about that, he's not actually a curse bearer anymore. He's more like a former curse bearer. Former? How so? I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his curse stone. Typical, right? He makes such a show of being a top student only to flunk where it counts. So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself, if you want something done right. Oh, I just realized I've got Pando notifications and Pando's not even, like, visually showing. Where is it? Oh, that's weird. I didn't think I turned him, or removed him entirely. Where is he? It's funny, I keep calling it a he, but then I named it Luna. Oh yeah, I guess I've removed him. Okay, I'll have to put that back sometime. That's okay. It can be a text box for now. I should ask her what her deal is. Okay. He's hiding it well, but I can sense that he's got his guard up. Could there be more to this girl than meets the eye? Yeah, it's like the partner just like chilling around somewhere watching? Oh, okay. Yeah, why do you approach us? Because she just like walked up and started telling us about the curse. It seems very ballsy. So anyway, mind if I ask you why you thought I was a curse bearer? Oh, that. I'm terribly sorry I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night, and I suppose I made assumptions. Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Out of interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be curse bearers? Great question! The answer is, I was going to ask you very nicely for your curse stones. And you thought we'd just given them to you? Just like that? Well, maybe not, but you know what they say. You never know until you ask. Oh my god, this group. You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky. Oh goodness no, we're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know. He lost it? How did he do that? I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Although, well, it's strange that you'd probe into that of all things. I'm just the curious sort, that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject. Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it secret. Tara can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulders. Okay. Excuse me. Anyway, you aren't curse bearers, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me. No, I can't just like walk away from that information dump you just did. So what are you trying to do with this rite of resurrection? Well, Utaro has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it, though. It seems, how do I put it, self-centered? I mean, if you've got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? So I was planning to steal his curse stone at the last second and use it for myself. Well, until he lost it, anyway. Oh, but don't tell Yutaro I was gonna do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it, yeah, no shit. Of course, keeping secrets is my business. My, aren't you dashing? Hey, Sam, how's it going? Sounds like you really have your heart set on this right. What were you hoping to use it on? Do you promise you won't laugh? Cross my heart. Well then let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. I'm an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular. Ukiyo-e? Huh? You must be a cultured lady. Really? Do you think so? Everybody says it's a strange interest for a girl to have. You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible high-class art form, but that's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. Playing some Fortnite with my others. Nice! Oh my god, I haven't touched that in like a week. Damn work. So when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrills from every brushstroke as they did back then. Isn't that fascinating? I know, I was tempted to play Fortnite tonight, but like I really gotta get on my backlog of games. I guess. As far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king is the one and only Hokusai. Have you heard of him? Sure I have. He's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here back in the Edo period? That's right. You're just as knowledgeable as you look. His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic, they're the only works of his that most people know. But Hokusai was so much more than just mountains and waves. That's only the teeny tiny tip of the veritable iceberg of work. Yeah, even I know these ones. Gotta admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself. Oh, don't worry about it. Anyone can learn. When Hokusai died at the age of 90, he left behind over 30,000... 90! Nice, jeez, especially for back then. Damn, dude. That's multiple drawings a day for 80 years. Amazing, right? So he kept on drawing right up until his old age, huh? Impressive. But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work. His dying words were, "Should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist." Oh no, that's who she's... Does this still work on, like, I'm envisioning, like, the necromancer situation, where if it's been too long, would he literally just be a skeleton? Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. He was already the greatest painter and artist of his era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Well, that's what I want to find out. She's risking all this for that, holy shit. Hold on, are you saying? Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses. But he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic? No. No way this is going where I think it's going. Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, this chick's nuts. So if I understand correctly, you want to use the Rite of Resurrection to... That's right, I want to bring Hokusai back to life. Well, it's certainly a novel idea. Yeah, it's so much less personal than hers. Holy crap. That's what she'd use it on? What a waste. Oh gosh, is that the time? I should be going. I need to get my hands on a curse bearer before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck. Yeah, she's nuts. Well, there goes trouble. Yeah. If we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her. 2 if we can. Why do you say that? Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She's got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers. There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing, after all. You head on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a while. Yeah, I gotta figure out why that one's broken. I'm not sure what happened with the cops there. Back here again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bears, and came home alone. I can hear the wind rustling in the trees. Okay. The old Shigema mansion. We rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It's always stayed the same all these years. Even the war didn't touch it. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Oh, another sticker. Will this really be enough to gather the soul dregs I need? What if nobody uses any more curses? I'll lose my chance to bring him back. Yeah, we got nothing else to do outside, so... Oh! Okay. Was I not supposed to go in the house? Let's retry the situation here. Yeah, let's get it so he doesn't leave. I just purposely didn't show him my thing. Okay, we did this dialogue. But I think this time I will show him my stone. Damn it, if you know about that then. Calm down, no need to get so defensive. I remember this working a little better last time, but I wasn't trying to get the high school one. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? A curse stone. You're a curse bearer. A leaf. Is that the evergreen beech then? Yep, will you show me yours? I'll show you mine if you show me. This is mine, the ever-burning lantern. Interesting. Actually, this worked better, because then it made him tell the truth. I'll tell you this for free. The evergreen beech comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. Ah, so that was just the resentful memory held within the evergreen beech. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. The stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? So don't try to lie to me. I'll know. You would curse a citizen? And you call yourself an officer of the law. Yeah, I think this is more important than being the officer. This is like life-threatening. It all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. What is it you want? Curse stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me? But my right. First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used the curse, have you? No, of course I haven't, I swear. Use curse. I see, good. Yeah, no, that's right, he lies every single time despite being told what our thing does. No, why don't you hand that over? Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead. Damn you, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? Police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under... Oh, they still use that phrase, eh? Or you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. Fine. You can have the stone. Oh yeah, remember that being like way too easy. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Oh right, we could do this part last time. Sorry. Right, that was the beginning of tonight's stream, was that last bit of dialogue. I don't think this is going to unlock any more for the high schooler, though. Except we know the janitor might be that killer, though. Maybe it will unlock. I was hoping that would unlock this, but... Alright, let's see if that option is there now. Now that we know that he might be a serial killer. Let's see. Yay! It's there now! Oh my god. Okay. Go home alone. Now that we know he kills people. Of course, we're just putting ourselves in danger instead of her, but still, it's our only new option. Oh, right. Mr. Junichi was actually looking for you inside the main building. Was that? He's here right now? What's he thinking? I don't know. He was in Class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago. Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. So we don't tell him that she's in there. Good, good. Second floor, you said? I'll go take a peek. I'll be back in a jiff. Oh, my house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own, really. That's so... Ah, the snack shop, right? Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear? Stay on the big, well-lit streets. If something happens, shout fire. Okay, you worry too much. Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Though I imagine you'd know that better than anyone. Yes, you're right. Man, his, like, one eye is super slanted all of a sudden. Yay! Progress. Progress. Good, good. Mio's... Excuse me, choking on ginger ale. Mio's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. That's... Oh no, a teacher. It's Mr. Arashi. Okay, so this is what I was trying to do, what it meant by outside. I thought it meant out, like, where the janitor was. Apparently, according to that forum, because I was so stuck, it said if we didn't take the stone from this guy and he showed up here, he would light her on fire. So, unintentionally dodged that bullet right now. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with the curses. I wonder if he has a curse stone. What do I do? But it's way past the 10 minutes Mia said she'd be here by. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me. Call. Oh, I'm home. Thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. Nobody will be able to use their curse once it's light outside. I need to go look for Mew as soon as it's morning. But for now, I need some rest. Yeah. I don't know how you could sleep with your friend literally missing, but sure. Hey! Cool. Okay. Threatening phone call. After persuading Arashi, the curse bearer of the ever-burning lantern, to give up his stone, which didn't take much, Susumi and Ario? Can't remember how to pronounce his name. Have obtained 3 curse stones in total. They continue their investigation of the town in search of the remaining curse bearers. Well, with this, we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looks suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around. Looks like, I swear to God, the lip thing. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe someone's been observing our movements. What? No way. It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a lead. In Shibori Park. Oh, okay. Here we are. Player 1. Whoa, 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 what the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it, we're too late. Is this a curse too? Hang on, I'm gonna call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. Yeah, I guess we haven't actually come across anyone dead yet. Boss, bad news. What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. Now that is bad news. So they got someone else. You think this is the work of a curse bear? With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit, guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while. Boss, the phone is ringing. Oh god. Well, we better go check it. Yeah, what else do we have to do in this park? You're right, but be careful. It could be a curse. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now. Damn it. It's volunteering. Hello, Kinshibari Park phone booth. Evening, Detective. Ooh, man's voice. Evening, Detective Sumi. How are things looking out there? Who is this? I finally got him. The real deal. Detective Suo Sasumi himself. Oh, wait, that's Chief Inspector Sasumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. Man, have you forgotten already, after all the time we spent together? Uh-oh. What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite the runaround. Oh, no, it's the murderer. A serial killer. Wait, is this? Yeah. Fumichika Nejima. What? Did you say Fumichika Nejima? Like the one from the Nejima murders? Ding ding ding, you got it. I had a feeling that the great Chief Sumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. That it did. I've repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. Yeah, okay. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. If this is the real Fumichika Nejima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So this is payback. Damn it. How did you know where I am? That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice. It's to die for. Oh god. Oh god, this is delicious. I can't get enough. Oh no. Real psychopath. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun racking your tiny little brain for it. What is your goal? Now, you gotta understand. I have repented. Seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice. Keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks, or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying? No thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. It would be all too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 years of waiting. It's a long time to nurture a grudge. Fucking bet it is. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time I played model prisoner, endured the harassment the asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Sasumi. Oh god. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Just treated this guy like a bad crush. Like, that attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk. See, this time I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy. It's so weird that this is tied to the curse stones. Oh no, I'm so sorry, dude. Nejima, please forgive me. I won't do it again. Oh my god. It's exactly why I've always hated you so much. It was worth a shot. Did you really think that would save me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well, then we're both crazy. We've got so much in common, we should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm gonna kill everyone you care about, one by one, until there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Boss, what about me? Dude. Or wait, are you just trying to protect me? There's not a single person you care about? I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Don't you fucking dare, I'm warning. Oh, hey, he got the reaction he wants. Oh, very nice. This is more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all. Such a good girl. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Hanjo. She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, so I'm going to find you and make you pay. Ah, I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. It's like, fuck you. I look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It'll be like old times. I won't let that happen. I guess I could give you a little hint. Go on. Well, you see, I have the one-sided reed. It's assuming you have the Evergreen Beach, no? Nijima? You're a curse bearer? Wonderful. You're using the power of the curse. Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hints end. God damn it, the curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands. One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing. I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass. Just hang up the phone. Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done. But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm gonna kill all the people you swore to protect. Wait, what? The entire... Really, dude? The entire city? Every last person living here. You couldn't. Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. Jeez. By then, I should probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they'll all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong. Fortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one. Which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. Is this tied to that, like, Meadows thing? It's almost like the— oh, Shadows. Feast of Shadows. I think it was Meadow, Shadow, I guess it rhymes. It's cast just for me. You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off? Who knows? And how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that? Yeah, no kidding. Idiot, you think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you. I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nejima. You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough soul dregs to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid. Wait, Nejima, you're after the— yeah, I was gonna say, like, even if this guy kills himself, you could just be like, okay, rite of resurrection. Okay, still everybody. Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Well, that is definitely the most messed up character in this entire game. Did you catch all that? Nejima, what is he planning? Who knows? For now— no, you know exactly what he's planning. What do you mean, who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is going to make things tricky. You mean with Nejima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. It couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. Should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry. Aye, aye, boss. Later, it was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Neji's threats, along with the curse, were kept secret from the general public. However, the Hanjo serial killing still made international headlines, following the death of the police officer Hajime Yoshino. At Susumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Nejima's whereabouts. This is so loud. Sumi and Ero themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bears in the area, but their search ended in vain. Is this an ending? Oh my god. With that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. Okay, no, we still have 12 hours. I was gonna say, it's like, and we failed. Susumi's investigation was an achievement. Okay, I was like, what the hell? Just ends. Bring your friend back from the dead means she'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely, but still isn't sure about how to proceed with her curse. She worries about Mio as the night passes. Yeah, right, Devo? I was like, just trails up, and the curtain closes. It's like, what? Well, that's Mio, because of the hairpiece. Oh, good morning, Yako. Acting like nothing happened. Yako, rise and shine. You're up. Huh? It's more. Wait, did you just stand there the whole night? What? Are you okay? Can you remember your name? Oh boy. The Spectre of the Spirit Board. Yes, I'm Yako Sakasaki. Good, seems like you're fully awake. Oh, Mio, thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yeah, I should be freaking out a little bit more. Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry I got you involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I can't even remember when I fell asleep. It's okay, it's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio? Oh, well, truth is I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh, you mean you can learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging? I had quite the eventful night. It sounds like it must have been tough. Yes, it would take a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. It was a long night. As fate would have it, I ended up as the apprentice, or maybe more like an assistant to a notable paranormal expert. Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens. Wow, that's amazing. So it's like a part-time job you do while also being a student? Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money. Oh, you've got it rough then, but still, that really is amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. But anyways, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. And why I'm going to look into the cause of all this. But for now, let's head to school. Do you have your curse stone? Now that it's daytime and its power diminished, I should be able to hold on to it. Want to give it a try? No, don't take it. Right, I do have it, but... Is it really so wrong trying to bring Michio back, I mean? I can't approve of it. The rite may seem like a dream come true, but if it involves taking the lives of other people, then... Yeah, true. I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe, and what I'll put before anything else. You can't control what all the other curse bearers are doing, though. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yeah, go. I promise I won't use the curse, no matter what. But maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point. This is a little too insistent. Right, thank you, Mio. Okay then, let's go. I thought it unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police out front of the school. Did something happen? If the police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask. Thanks. This isn't good. Huh? What happened? Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something. Okay. Mr. Junichi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds. Oh, my. What? They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I don't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. What? There's no way. Why? Could it be because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Junichi's body was in the middle of the grounds. But his body was covered in bruises, like he'd fallen from somewhere high, just like the girl. Weird. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very likely it has something to do with the curse. You're saying someone used their curse on him last night? Seems like it, doesn't it? But that's so scary. Yeesh, so the curses really do kill people. And someone used it. Shh, keep your voice down. Okay, yeah, just start yelling all your information to this large crowd of people. What would happen if another curse bearer heard you? I wish we had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. That person over there. Isn't that Hitomi Okuda? You're right, that's unusual. I was gonna say we saw her last night. Oh, but she was at the school last night too. She must know something about Mr. Junichi. Let's see what she has to say. Just approach the person and be like, hey, you the teacher, will you screw it? Oh, Mio, wait for me. Huh. So you're telling me the two of you were the ones at the school last night? No sense hiding it then. Plus I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know. Thank you. Wait, why does she owe her one? She owes you? Yeah, right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble. She gave me one of those, what was it? Exorcisms. So that's what it was. So, like, yeah, that's, you know, normal. Yeah, let's start with them. Did you hear about Mr. Junichi? Heard about it. I've known about it since last night. I saw that asshole bite it on the school grounds myself. What? You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened exactly? Don't really know myself. It was pitch black. I can tell you. It was almost dawn, probably around 3. He started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out to the ground like something was chasing him, then screamed. Somebody help me, forgive me, Michio. Or something like that while he was running around. Michio? He mentioned Michio? Was there anyone else on the grounds? It was too dark to see from where I was. For just a second, I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair in braids. I didn't go out to make sure, so it could have been nothing for all I know. Then I heard him begging for his life, like I was wrong and I'll do anything. Then all of a sudden his arms and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there. Oh, so this is what happened to Michio then. His arms and legs broke without anything being done to him? He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I'd better get out of here. Then he croaked. That's all I saw. I see. But from what you've told us, it almost sounds like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Junichi and killed him. It's a stretch. Hell if I know anything about that. I'm just telling you what I heard him say. Told me last night before you witnessed Mr. Junichi collapse, Can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom? It's totally give away that we were there. You gonna tell the cops? Oh, right, with everything that happened with Mr. Junichi. They'll suspect you if you told them we saw you with him last night. Anytime something happens with someone like me, all those shitty adults start jumping to conclusions. I understand. I won't tell them. You wouldn't have been able to kill him anyways. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it. How would you know she could have one of the stones too? So last night, that piece of shit Junichi called me over here acting like he was gonna attack me or something. What? How terrible. Whatever. I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming. Calling people worthless and a cancer in society when he doesn't even know shit about them. That asshole was the one always acting like scum, if you ask me. Is that so? Could you tell us in more detail why he called you out in the middle of the night? It's hard to explain. Where to start? Oh my gosh. What did you mean by Mr. Junichi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? You know Michiyo Shirashi, right? The girl who killed herself? Michiyo? I don't know everything, but that creep of a teacher did some dirt, or had some dirt on her. Did some dirt. He was using it to blackmail her, call her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted. Oh, Jesus. What do you mean when you say whatever he wanted? I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing that a couple model students like you would ever get involved in. No way, that's how? What do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I not have known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were her friend. Junichi really did a number on both Michiyo's body and soul. Yikes, Jesus. She probably felt she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. No, how terrible. Tomi, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know the spots around school people go when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him, asking what he was doing. Walked in on it? I couldn't just leave her alone, looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around. But she never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret. Oh, jeez. She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth until it was through. She was naive. I tried to tell her that if you give guys like that an inch, they'll take a mile. She kept saying about how it was her punishment. She was soft. Of course, Junichi didn't change. He kept on doing what he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. And then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now. Jesus. Told me if you knew about it, then why didn't you... You trying to say it's my fault? She told me not to say anything. She told me she was fine. So what the hell more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? Yako, there's no point blaming Hitomi. Good God. Did you hear about... Oh, did you hear what this dirt was? It's pretty intense delinquent Heron got you right. Yeah. Nope, never heard what it was. From the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago. For that long? Dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there's more to a person than meets the eye, you know. There must be some reason. Don't know, got nothing to do with me. Wow. It's just hard to explain where to start. Really? That was it? Okay. It's like, oh, they won't be able to tell her facial expression or attitude. Let's give her angry hair. Yeah. Yeah, even her uniform's only slightly, like, delinquent. It's not, yeah, it's not enough. Tomi, you're possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it too well myself. What I can say for sure is... Thanks to Mio, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away. Yep, some people were born with a natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated, as they struggle to relate to the people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations, even memory problems. Sure, it must have been very hard. So that's how it works, huh? Do people also have their personality taken over when possessed too? It's possible with spirits who have a very close relationship to their target, like siblings or a parent and child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when the two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear. So the seances or whatever you see on TV are all bogus? Not quite. There are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirits they call. Though there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance. There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense, or a deep connection with the person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough pressure for them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with. But if that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you were choosing that behavior of your own will or not? Hence why there are lots of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host. The deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see, getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? It must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, Hitomi. Whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this. Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either. Same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for it yourself, Yako. I bet you could see them too with a little training. Yes. It's like, I think I'll pass. Oh, I thought maybe I'd done enough. So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mia? I thought she was a weirdo when she showed up all of a sudden saying she was going to exorcise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked her lights out. Tried to perform an exorcism on her without her telling anything. See, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I explain. Just like throws a charm at them. It's like... They only accept my explanation after they see the results. I guess that makes sense. Did you tell that story to the police? Nope, and I ain't gonna. Can't count on them for shit. Not like they'd believe such an insane story anyways. Right. Well, there must be at least one person in the police worth trusting, right? Yeah, I guess. There was this one cop who always got on my case about stuff. But he died the other day. Oh, he did? Is that the undercover guy? Sorry to hear that. Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Jesus, maybe I really am cursed. Pisses me off. You got it all wrong. The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit. Huh? It wasn't? Yeah, this music choice is very interesting. This is just an unfortunate coincidence. Though I'm sure that was hard enough. Oh, I'm sure that was hard enough for you. That's all I know about that asshole's death. Hey Mio, I've been thinking something. The way she described it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Junichi died sounds a lot like how Michio died. Of course, I didn't see it myself, but the state Michio's body was in, it was like she had fallen from high up. Could they have been killed by the same curse? I don't think so. The curses of the 7 mysteries hadn't manifested when she died. Oh, see, that was my assumption too. I didn't think of the time frame. And if we can trust what the spirit board said, then Michio died in an accident. Oh, right. Huh, weird. What you described sounded like Michio killed Mr. Junichi. She did have a reason to hate him, after all. No way, you mean like that was really her ghost? Like for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it'd usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them to act on those lingering regrets. I wonder if that's what happened. Alright, and supposing what the spirit board said is true, and Michio's death was an accident, then she must have had some regrets. If she really hadn't given up on living, that is. I don't think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. what the teacher was doing was nothing. So last night, how did it start? Remember that nosy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the former Yasuda guard. Yeah, so it is the undercover guy. A couple of days ago. Yoshimi was his name. He was part of the juvenile division. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy. But good at looking out for folks, so he was the only one I could talk to. So there was someone like that with the police. Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that act like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age, and that she was on my side. It must have been a terrible loss for her, too. Yeah, I do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the gardens the night he died. Oh no, just keep seeing people the day they die. What the heck? Whenever I'd get worked up over something, Yoshimi always took me straight to that park. Then he'd listen to whatever it was I was pissed off about. That day he called me over there like usual. But something seemed off about him. Like he was worried about something? Worried about something? Yeah, he asked me for a favor too. That was pretty unusual. Favor? What kind of favor? He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold on to it for him. Oh no, is that one of the stone kind? I don't know if they have to all be literal stones or not. A talisman? Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. Then he told me he wanted me to look for a talisman Michiyo Shirashi had that looked like this one. Huh? Michiyo? What does she have to do with this? Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had, like, a special talisman or something. But apparently Michiyo always avoided the subject. The talisman that Michiyo had. He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said. Could there have been something that Michiyo couldn't tell me? Oh, tell even the police about? I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I heard, Michiyo was keeping her mouth shut about what Junichi was doing to her. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michiyo either. Michiyo, what is it that had such a strong grip on you? So basically, Yoshimi didn't have his eye on Michiyo, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up. Weird. So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you. Hell if I know. When I looked inside, there's just a weird kind of grimy scrap of wood. So you've seen inside it? But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. To be honest, what he was asking was such a pain in the ass. I figured he had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that. Yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Knowing what I know now, he probably felt that something was going to happen to him. Nakagoshi? Do you know him, Mio? No, I've just heard the name, I think. So there really is a Nakagoshi. That's a relief, at least. She clearly didn't try to go find this guy. Anyway, it didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request. But you kinda did. Tell me, yeah? That talisman, would you mind if I had a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. Here's all my information, but no, you can't see it. It's important to me. Oh, okay. So last night you were looking for the talisman Michiyo had? Yeah. And I figured that piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michiyo. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about her talisman. He gave me some... What the heck was that? Okay. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now. Come to the school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's used it for some secret meetings before. Yuck, I can only imagine. Yeah, no kidding. Creep. Climbed over the front gate to get in. So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night, but nothing he said made any sense. Like that I was really Michio and stuff like that. Oh god. He went on and on about how it was my fault, and if only I hadn't been around or something. Grabbed a hold of me, breathing heavily. Oh Jesus. Were you okay? Yeah, that's right when you two showed up. I was able to get away while Junichi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing you got away. This was really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterward, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and old man Hashimiya talking, and then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? That's also why I saw Junichi come back outside and bite it. I see. So you're only here to look for Michio's talisman. And that's all I know. Happy? Still gotta look for the talisman. Sure, thank you, Hitomi. Well, if you two find out anything about Michio's talisman, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Oh, can we get your contact info? Or we can where can we normally find you? Right, I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. Oh yeah, we're in landline time frames. Thanks, we'll call her if we need to talk with you. And, what is it? You're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kinda scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up, you're the one avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later. And don't die out there, okay? Thanks, we'll be careful. Alright then. We got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Junichi was killed by a curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bear at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple? You think so? Yes, the curse echo we experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Junichi seem to be different. Yeah, they definitely are. People in the school at the time other than us were Mr. Junichi, Hitomi, and old man Ashimaya, who you ran into. I was thinking it would be among them, but there was one more person Hitomi saw, a girl in a school uniform with braids. From what Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's the one. Mr. Junichi is pretty suspicious, though. If he were a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed. Right, that's why I say there are multiple. Oh right, the person who killed Mr. Junichi would have to be one too. Which means it must either be the mysterious girl or old man Ashimaya. Yeah, we should certainly be careful of them. That said, the mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Junichi thought it was Michio that was attacking him has me wondering. Of course, I doubt Michio herself was actually there, but... Oh, I just remembered. I also saw Mr. Arashi outside the main gate last night. You did? It's likely he's involved with the curses, given that he's the one doing research on the rite of resurrection. So we'll have to be careful of old man Ashiyama and Mr. Arashi. Ashimaya? I keep changing how I pronounce his name, it's all good. I want to believe that not all curse bearers will be hostile, but... As for what to do now? I'd like to find who is responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source. Huh, that makes sense. In which case, next we should do what exactly? We'll need to talk with Mr. Arashi. He definitely knows something. It should be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him. Got it. I'll help in any way I can. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be. Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is. Where to go then? A power flash? Seriously? Do you have storms? Yikes. Oh, Mr. Arashi. I mean, he was hanging out at the park before. And so, Mio, Kurosaki, Sakazaki decided on their next location to investigate. Oh, I'm like, did I choose wrong? It just stopped. Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information. Okay, I need a drink. Took you long enough. Power blips. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun. Especially when you're on your computer. So that's not cool. He's been up all night gathering information. Must be nice to be young and have that kind of energy. But I'm glad to have him on my side. It gave me a chance to rest up. Especially in the middle of something. Last time it happened, I was right at the climax of the movie and oh my god, of course. My favorite's when I'm like editing and the whole thing and it's like, how many hours since I saved? Just like poof. Forensics has finished their investigation and the body's been carried away. That said, we're still closing the park to the public, at least for the time being. This place was really giving me the creeps last night, but it looks pretty normal now with the sun out. Alright, I guess we chat with him. Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in. Thanks, the floor is yours. Oh boy, lots of stuff to cover. A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So let's start with that one. The young man we found here. When we were player 1. He's been identified as Shoujo Oki, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who worked around here. I'm glad it's mostly... I've been editing for 9 hours and I forgot... Yeah, exactly. I've been there. Oh man. I just rage quit and go to bed when that happens. Glad it's mostly power blips that do that nowadays instead of Premiere just crashing because you breathed on it wrong. That's so true. Mine's been doing that. My problem is I've been overkilling my computer lately, so a lot of times if I have media encoder doing something and then I try to edit at the same time, there's like a 30% chance I'm gonna get a blue screen of it just like crashing and restarting the entire computer. He's been identified as 25 years old, a regular old office. Oh right, I said all that. He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned. He drowned in the middle of the park? That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here. About that, boss. Isn't this park associated with one of those 7 mysteries, too? Whoa! Crap. Which one was it? Crap. What was our very first... What was it, Whispering Canal? No, that was the other one. Or maybe... Was it the... I remember the Whispering Canal being one of the first ones we did. It's not the Taiko, is it? Alright, I'm trying Whispering Canal. Hey, I was right. It does seem like there'd be a link between the canal and death by drowning, don't you think? Sharp thinking, Ario. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next? Before that, the body of a woman was found behind the residential complex in Kamizawa. The victim had been identified as Taiwako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. As for the cause of death, well... Yes? The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop. This is the foot thing, isn't it? Hang on, are you saying she was stepped on? Meaning, where's the foot washing mansion? That was the weirdest story yet, I think. Crushing is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi. Modus operandi. Oh man. Can't pronounce anything. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the 7 mysteries. Then this is Namigaki's doing? Shit, I knew he'd used it. Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Guess we should report this to the Paranormal Affairs. Got it. And for the third victim, she was identified as Kohei Jonuchi, 32, teacher at Komagata High, who was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of the courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building. A teacher dying at school. And not just any school. Komagata houses one of the 7 mysteries. Which one? I'm actually not... Oh, it was this one, wasn't it? Okay. I'm like, that. We didn't kill him, though, so I was writing that off at first. Right, it's where the Fool's Procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. I can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. I see. Either way, it seems all 3 victims can be tied to the 7 mysteries. It's probably a curse bearer at the center of it all, pulling the strings. But you've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction. Hold on a second, it's got our main dude dying by drowning in that park, but wasn't it the woman that did? That's right, in Hajime's case, it wasn't all that different either. He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the 7 mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the 7 mysteries? This is why I don't play a lot of long RPG games. I can't remember, right? I'm like, I started this in March. What was the beginning again? I've had ones where it's like, I've played them a whole bunch, and then I take a break, and then I come back, like, I literally don't remember what the controls are. I don't remember where I was supposed to be going. I need to focus on one game at a time. I gotta stop jumping around so much. That's a thought, but... If that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner, one who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that. I either have to plow through them from beginning to end in like a week, or just not play them because I will literally just forget. Yeah, I get that. I used to, man, in high school days, I could finish a game in a week. Like, I would do at least 6 hours a day and I'd get through a game in a week. It was great. Freaking can't do that shit now. Really, I see. I don't know too much about that stuff. I'd be more surprised if you did. Well, looking at this death, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night. We can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. 6 hours, you gotta pump up those numbers. Those, I know. I mean, averaging 6 in a day. So I still had to, you know, show my face to parents in the house, make sure I'm alive still. 8 to 12, yeah. If it was the summer, I could do 8 to 12. I mean, I had a job too, like. It's funny, I used to feel like we were at school so long. I was like, I can't wait till I'm an adult and I'll have more free time. It's like, no, every job is longer than you're in school for. But I think it was because I was doing school plus working at a grocery store. It was like, I have no free time. And meanwhile, like, I was still getting through video games. I clearly had more free time. I didn't need sleep back then, like I do. Yeah, exactly. Get 2 to 3 hours and be fine. So I'd play from when I got home till like 3. Yep. Yeah, I had a lot of like, especially in high school. Like if I had a spare in the afternoon, I'd literally walk home. I mean, it would take most of my spare to walk home. I would have a quick nap and then walk back again. Like, but it would take me half the whole spare just to get to the house and walk back again. But still. Was squeezing in sleep whenever possible. Can't do that anymore. Like, I need longer than that to have a nap. But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. Yikes, I hadn't thought of that. There is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out. Oh, so that's great news. So basically we're safe during the daytime? This is an assumption, man. This dude doesn't actually have any, like, concrete knowledge like some of the others do. Exactly. It's also likely why Nejima gave us till dusk. He must have known the curse stones couldn't be used during the day. Either way, we've got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we fleshed out the other curse bearers. That's a lot to do in 12 hours. Alright, boss, let's do this. I mean, I'm guessing less than 12 hours now, but hey. At the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bearers, you included. Utara Namagaki had the foot-washing mansion. Hideki Arashi had the ever-burning lantern. We've got both their curse stones. And then there's Nejima, who claims he has the one-sided reed. Yeah, that about sums it up. We better figure out who the remaining 5 are quick. Yeah, we're not even halfway there, and we've got less than a day. How should we go about looking for them? There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nejima may lead us to the other curse bearers, too. Either way, he should be our top priority. We could do some real damage if we don't get to him. Oh, he could do some real... we could do some real damage. I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I've got a feeling there's some connection there. Aye aye, boss. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. I asked around Sumita's Community Safety Bureau, where Yoshimi was stationed. It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shirashi. Yeah, I heard about that. He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide. Looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds, all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play, because he ordered a full investigation. But it had already been deemed a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up. It's a weird thing for them to be like, stop looking into this. Like, why? What was the evidence? Well, according to the report I found in his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of a building, a ways from the road. There's no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide, but he thought there was more to it? Yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall. Well, there's a chance that it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go. There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. This is turning into quite the grisly case. Was it the teacher? The vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed. Exactly. So I asked the traffic bureau to help keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard. So we've got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth. That's true. I think the driver is the one who did him in? Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics in the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up. You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh shit. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shirashi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by too. Good thinking. Hopefully that'll give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. Or the same topic. Remember the girl Yoshimi met with the day she died? The one Hitomi Okuda? Community Safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand. Not even an address? Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. Lovely. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. Not sure we really have the time for a stakeout right now. But she could be a key witness. Can't we have Community Safety track her down for us? We could ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. Yeah, you've only got 12 hours, guys. Let's have them do this, and this place isn't doing much, and it's like, you have 12 hours. For starters, Komagata High School is closed today. Ah, because of the teacher that died? That's right. Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. Man, still... Got some information about Yoshimi's fiancé from Community Safety. Her name is Mayu Chozawa, 27 years old. She works as a beautician in the area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But... oh boy, here it comes. But what? Community Safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or at her house. In other words, no response. Dead silence. There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? It's definitely starting to look suspect. A crime of passion, perhaps? It's fairly common for people to be killed by a lover or a spouse. But Yoshimi was well liked, and they'd been together for over 10 years. You never know, things could be different behind closed doors. I guess so. But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario, too. It could be that the same person who is out for Yoshimi is after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger. Yeah, that's more what I was thinking of. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found. Excuse me. HQ has mobilized a search unit for Nejima. I mean, yeah, it should be a hunt. But so far, we haven't received any word. Guessing he wasn't at home or at work? About that, apparently he vacated his last known address about a week ago. Serious? So we have no idea where he lives. It gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month before he quit. Hold on a second, you're telling me nobody caught that? Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace. Oh my god. Way to do your job, man. He also said he'd lost track of Nejima when he moved to a new place. Jeez, that's just sloppy. Hey man, serial killer, we're just gonna never bothered to go by his workplace. I've heard that they're giving parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in the prisons. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked. So Nejima got to fuck about unsupervised. God damn it. That asshole is annoyingly good at faking remorse. Or insanity. Whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth. He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That explained why he so brazenly made contact. That asshole, he's mocking us. Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed. It's gonna take way too long. Yeah, again, 12-hour deadline, guys. Speaking of Nejima, yeah? Did you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her in protective custody as soon as possible. Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either. How did this guy sleep at all last night? Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her? Shut up, I don't have her contact info, alright? Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh? Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency and that we'd send an officer to find her and get her to safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree. I guess that explains why you got divorced. But if you, her former father, can't find her, how the hell did Nejima do it? Former, huh? That cuts deep. Yeah, no kidding. Yikes, sorry, it just kind of slipped out. Anyway, I suspect that has something to do with his curse echo. Back on topic already, huh? He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. May even allow him to act from a distance. I see. The one-sided read. What was that story about again? Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up. Lovely! Of course this dude has that curse stone. Oh, right, one of the more gruesome of the 7 mysteries. Alright, we must have a thing about it ourselves. I wanted to see this one first. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomizo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomizo persistently chased it after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomizo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, Jesus, and threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along that canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Yeah, it sounds like what he was doing before he got a cursed stone. The serial killer we're talking about. Oh, this one's got a little more information now, but it's not super... There's a lot of Tanuki references in these. As for Nejima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they've got any updates. And that's about it. Shall we... Music change! Shall we continue our investigation? Cop music! We could go to Kumakata High School to look into Hitomi Okuda, or to Michio Shirashi's house to find more about her. Ooh, options. I don't have much time left. I'm enjoying this, but yeah, I got about 15 minutes till I should go to bed. I'll try and stream again tomorrow after the hockey game. I think that one's... Yeah, we did all this stuff in that, so it's waiting to get more unlocked. Okay. Let's do fancy sushi. I want to find out about her first. Seems like Michiru's house is at the end of this road. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone. Here is checking the Shirashi house at the end of the road. The street's real narrow, but two big guys like us would stick out like a pair of sore thumbs. It doesn't seem like the best place. The houses are really crammed together in these narrow alleyways. Strangers like us walking through definitely stand out. It really feels like old Tokyo. It's quiet. This place is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going. It seems like everyone's decided to stay inside because of the recent incidents. This music kinda doesn't fit what's going on, but sure. There's... Oh. Alright, I'll go check the house. So the Shirashi household. There is a chance that Michio didn't actually kill herself. Might be for the best that we didn't find her parents. Hera's checking the Shirashi household. I'll just wait till he gets back. Oh, okay. Oh, you're back. No luck, boss. No one home? Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but no one came to the door. I glanced in the windows, but there was no sign of activity inside either. I saw about 3 newspapers stuffed into their mailbox. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Al. Hi! All the emotes. One of these days I'm just gonna start sending you pronunciation keys over. God damn it, Tifa. No! I've actually only got about 10 minutes left and then I have to go to bed. But welcome! I'm glad you came by. You've been having fun on streams lately, I've been so swamped with work. I haven't been on Discord, but I came on Twitch, so... Yes, that is true. And I said that you would know more about FF9, so that's more of a you call there, Tivo. I still have to finish that game. Not much we can do if they're not home. Let's go somewhere else for now. Oh, okay. Wow, that was a bust. Alright. Oh, me too! I haven't had any time for Twitch or Discord this week. Work's been stupid. Once it calms down, I'll be back. I even had to break up streaming into 2 segments today, so... Here we are, Fumagata High. Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just wandering around aimlessly. This place isn't only connected to the case because the students were under Yoshimi's jurisdiction. It's also the site of the Fool's Procession, and of course, where that teacher was killed. Got Josie to raid Kent. You guys raided Kent, and Kent raided— Holy! Wasn't because you now follow each other. Maybe there's something special if possible friendship will see. Oh man, that's like— it's a lot of chain raids. That's great. Another powerful— God damn it, Sam! Are you having full storms there? What is happening? Gazeta's Sid from FF7 Nice. The news of the dead teacher has also attracted a fair share of rubberneckers. The atmosphere is kinda tense with this many cops around. It's music. Komagata High's gymnasium also serves as a polling place and evacuation center. A lot of the buildings around here are still made of wood, but this place looks safe and sturdy. The school gate will stay locked while forensics inspects the scene of the incident. Looks like they're still busy. Let's talk to the person in charge later. Not a storm, but the power company, I think, because last night another town nearby the city is a— Oh shit! Okay. So the power company is having problems. Great, so there's literally no warning to that. It's just whenever they have— wow. Wow. Yoshimi also looked out for these students as Sumida City officer. Juvenile delinquency has been a growing problem for years now. The school's no exception. Is there something on my shirt? Don't tell me I stink. Oh right, speaking of schools, what is it? You said Paranormal Affairs can't help us right now. So why don't we get that psychic high schooler you mentioned to help us? A lot of the people involved in this case led back to the school anyway, so it might make things easier to have them with us. For a guy who questioned me on the legality of working with them, you sure seem eager to exploit underage labor. Hey, who said anything about exploiting them? I just want to give our young experts the opportunity to shine. Yeah, okay, dude. Then you become such a smooth talker. Anyway, I'm afraid I don't know where they are. Oh, I see. I wonder if there's anyone who could help us scout the area. That's never been an option before, that's weird. A perfectly reasonable time for students to be at school, and yet I doubt this will be that simple. I don't know what this does. Is this gonna quit my game? You cannot currently progress any further. Once your situation has changed, select resume to try again. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we're at that point. Oh, thank you. Oh no, this is just my hair in a braid. It's so lazy. This is I had a shower and put my hair in a braid. Yeah, no. Today is a casual stream. But thank you. What time is it? Damn it. I only got like 5 minutes left. I don't know if it's worth it getting into a whole nother like wave of dialogue. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Tao. Thank you. Yeah, I should raid. I want to keep going, but I have to be up in the morning, so sucks. I'll try and come back on tomorrow after the hockey game. Let's see. Fulter's on, David's on. Disney, she plays Dead by Daylight. Tony the Phony Pony, oh my gosh. That's a cute name. That's a cute name. Yeah, there's only 5. Oh. I think I might raid Deer. Deer has like 300 and something people watching, so they're not gonna know it's 5 people raiding, but I don't know. We've been playing a spooky game and they're playing a spooky game, so I kind of feel like raiding them. Let's see. Yeah. 5 people to their 361, but we'll see. Oh, there's ads. But yeah, oh, feels fitting going from spooky Paranormasight to spooky Dead by Daylight. It's fitting. Alright, we'll pass the ads. I like them. They've got a good sense of humor too. I like watching their streams while I work. Where is my video manager? Thanks. Yeah. Thank you so much everyone for popping by here, honestly. I just feel bad when it's been like 5+ days for me streaming, so I'm really happy when people show up when I come back. And again, I will try my best for tomorrow. As far as I know, I will have time, but... Yeah! I can like hear that type there, Tattle. Alright, let's do it! I will try. I'll try to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, honestly. This is great. And I'm enjoying this game a lot. It's good. But yeah.